Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Terraria. Ladies, gentlemen, and, other ungodly beings who roam upon the earth or beyond it. I do apologize. So, today, I forget my plans from previous things, so I think I just want to dig to hell. To be honest here. It's kinda my jam lately. I'm gonna take one of these tally counters with me, and I'm gonna take, compass. So, oh my goodness, I apologize heavily for the mic bumping. I thought I wouldn't do it, and then I just, done did it. Okay, there shouldn't be any more of that, and I heavily apologize. Now, last time we went to the dungeon, I picked up a black lens, which, two of those, they're rare drops from the... Shoot, what's it called? Oh my goodness, I forget the name of it. Well, in any case, rare drop. That's the important bit. Oh, the demon eyes. So, please excuse me. The demon eyes have a rare chance to drop, what are they even called again? Black lenses, and two black lenses together can be made into... Oh wow, we are... two black lenses can be made into shades, which don't do a whole lot, but they provide a pretty sweet effect, where the sun shows as, or the sun shows during... excuse me. What it is that the sun shows as wearing shades. Oh my goodness. I apologize that my ability to talk has been lost. Okay. Back to dealing with Terraria and just underground. Oh, I defeated the 50th piranha and thus got a banner. Sometimes I forget about the mechanics in this game, but okay. Mining episodes are so slow. I really apologize. At least they're not super common. Like, you don't have to go mining for resources a whole lot in this game. Also, this music is absolutely jamming. I really, really enjoy Terraria's music. It just... it's really good. It really gives me that feeling of like being in a cave and... but doing real good at splunking. Oh! So I think we're about to approach hell pretty dang quickly here. Yeah. So that life crystal there, which I forgot we're not even on 400 life yet. That's gonna be a goal to get to. Preferably before we fight the wall of flesh. But I think that this backdrop here indicates that we're close to or in hell. We're definitely nearby. But I don't think we're like quite there yet. Oh, it's Tim. There's some who call him Tim. Oh yeah, I forgot he does give the wizard hat. Honestly, not worth it for the increased magic damage, but good accessory. Alright, and we continue digging down. Soon we're gonna get to, like, well, I apologize, I'm really scatterbrained right now. So soon we're going to reach hell, and then from there, mining's gonna get even better. Honestly, I could have started using bombs here, and that probably would have helped, but in any case, the reason mining will get better is there's a resource in hell that is hellstone. And mining hellstone, you smith hellstone with obsidian in a hellstone forge or something of a similar lot, I believe. And then you can make pickaxes out of it, and there's an upgraded gun you can get out of it. And there's also a really good armor set. Basically, you know, all the basic stuff we need to really just smash all of hell. Thankfully, we haven't had to deal with, like, deep lava pits, because, and obviously it'll be just my luck that now we get one, but, when the lava pits are deeper, like what you see over here, that actually is really difficult to deal with because the water will flow in, but the way that it flows in means that sometimes the water gets destroyed, but the lava does not turn into obsidian, so sometimes you just fall into lava. It's kind of a pain in the ass. Glow stick! Now we can finally see the tunnel we're digging. Oh, here we go. So now we're gonna experience what I described to some degree. Welcome to mining obsidian. Yeah, this stuff's kind of a pain. There we go. Okay. Onward and downward, and Hopefully we don't run into any more lava pits like that before we hit hell, but... Oh, I see those background blocks. I think we are nearby. Now, interesting thing will happen to all this water. Pretty soon, actually. Now, first things first, before we jump over to hell, I want to go for that heart crystal, because again, more life upgrades are always good. You can always appreciate more of that. Okay, we're at 320. The maximum life you can get from heart crystals is 400. Then from there, there are yellow heart crystals that give 5 extra per each of those individual hearts on the top right. So with all of those, you get up to 500. I know I'm about to drown, but we're entering hell, so I won't have to worry about the water too much soon. Welcome. Oh wow. It goes even faster than I thought. It's just 1 minute it's there and 1 minute it's not. Wow. Oh, it just... Huh. Okay. It is slowly draining though. Okay, cool. Oh, that music is so good. This actually reminds me of like some of Doom's soundtrack in a way. Not you know, classic Doom, but the new Doom. At least the intro felt a little bit like that. Now, the shadow keys that we've picked up previously provide us with shadow chests, or at least access to the shadow chests. Hence them being locked initially. If you'll excuse me, I'm trying to explain game mechanics. So, the shadow chests, obviously, one shadow key can open any chest and, like, it's permanent. So you don't need to worry about that. And... oh, this music's so good. Wow. Man, Hellstone. Okay, so here's the fun thing about Hellstone. This block produces lava when you mine it. I was gonna say welcome to hell, but I guess that's pretty literal. Also, you just like take 70 damage from lava. So, you know. Hellstone's a little hard to mine, but I feel like we can get a decent amount of it, and once we do that, we can start making things out of it. Start making armor, we can start making... ooh. Oh yeah, so... interesting thing here. So Fire Blossom will only bloom if it's in lava. However, too much lava and it'll actually destroy the plant. Kind of neat. Also, we have to be very careful. I have to be very careful about these demons. Oh, Hellforge. We'll need one of those. So, some of those demons will be carrying voodoo dolls. And if they're carrying a voodoo doll, killing them will cause them to drop the voodoo doll. However, if the voodoo doll falls into lava, that automatically summons the wall of flesh, which is the boss for this area. So, it's a very big risk to kill those over lava. Also, I didn't realize, first of all, this is a demonic dark lance. That's kind of funny. And I think it's probably better than Muramasa. Oh, by a decent amount. We also got the Godly Flower of Fire, which... it's pretty good. It's not Water Bolt, but... I also like one of the things that they did where... in theming... pretty much every enemy drops, or not enemy drops, but oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. Anyway, all I was gonna say was that each area seems to, at least between the dungeon and hell, there is an enemy that casts a spell, and you get a version of that spell in the area somehow. In this case, it's the fire flower and the imp projectiles. They're not exactly the same, but they are similar projectiles. Again, I really apologize for that sneezing fit. Oh, it's one of the guys with the voodoo doll. Definitely want to kill him and get one of those, because yeah, it's a voodoo. Oh, I'm sorry about bumping the mic again. But yeah, it is a voodoo doll of the guide, and so I mean, first of all, that's pretty neat. But while it is a voodoo doll of the guide, I actually don't have anything to follow it up with. It's a voodoo doll of the guide, and it's pretty fun. You actually can use that to deal harm to the guide, which, you know, if you didn't realize, guide is the NPC that tells you about crafting recipes and such. Didn't want to mine into here, but... I don't remember the procedural generation in these areas being quite like this. Now, we're also picking up Hellfire arrows. I'm sure you're noticing those. And, they're a pretty dang fun, kind of arrow. The whole idea of a Hellfire arrow is... essentially, it's kind of like a grenade launcher. The arrow has an explosive tip made of the Hellstone. And it's pretty dang dangerous. Pick up this Hellstone. Okay, cool. So at this point we've gotten 37 Hellstone ore. We got some Fire Blossom, which was very good. Pretty happy about that. We have a lot of these lesser healing potions. I think next episode might be dedicated to trying to... Whoops, I forgot I wasn't swinging a sword. I might dedicate next episode into actually getting better potionry and setting up a farm. Because at this point we've got access to every single... Oh, you know I have to do it. You know I just gotta... That's so satisfying to see. Just the liquid physics work really well in this game, and it's so nice. But, as I was saying, I'd like to get a potion set up so, you know, we can start crafting those ourselves rather than just finding them in chests. And yeah, I really hope we can get that working. Also, the Flower of Fire is actually pretty fun to use. Magic Missile is super loud, but... Also, yeah, money does just go off into nowhere when it falls into lava, so yeah, your money will melt. You're just carrying an extra Muramasa around with you. And just an extra of this unique sword. I may as well keep exploring in this direction. I'm certainly glad that we've actually gotten to hell because it's a nice place. Really though, the art is super appreciable here. Look at that background art. Just look at it. It's so good looking. Like, Terraria's background art has always looked pretty good, but I think this is one of my favorite pieces. Man, that shreds, I didn't even catch the name of the enemy, but I forgot it. Are they just bone serpent? I think that's what they are. Okay. Fun fact here about these magma slimes. Screw you, game. We're not above ground. Well, are we? I mean, technically we're underground. But are we gonna argue that since hell is its own place? No, it's clearly within a cavern. Nevertheless, the magma slimes, there's an interesting thing. They used to create lava on death. It was actually incredibly, dangerous. They used to be one of the most dangerous enemies. As it stands, they're still pretty tough because they're still randomly bouncing slimes that are immune to lava. You know, kind of a big deal, but you know. Shoot. These imps. Anything that can fire through walls is kind of a pain. Now that we have actually gotten into hell, once we've collected enough, Thorn's potion. Maybe I'll take one. So, now that we've actually, or once we have collected enough hellstone to make ourselves armor and, you know, all that sort of thing, the next goal will actually be to Please excuse me and my distracting yawning. Probably leave a sort of flat area out for hell that will just go through the whole area, because the whole idea here is we're gonna fight the wall of flesh, and the wall of flesh is just a slow moving wall that moves to the right, has a big old health bar, has ads that it spawns, and yeah, it's a pretty dangerous enemy, especially if you don't have flat ground to traverse. If you are not, what's the words? I'm good at remembering words, I swear. If you don't have a flat platform going through, then you will probably get really messed up by the boss because of the way that he works that way. He's not incredibly difficult otherwise. It's really just about setting up the area to fight him in, because otherwise you can stay ahead of him pretty easily, and he's got some ranged attacks, but not many, and they're not as damaging as his like melee stuff. If you are behind him, he yanks you in front of him and deals a shit ton of damage. So getting behind him is a no-no at all. Even if you're in multiplayer and playing with someone else, don't let them try. Yeah, don't let them try to get behind him, because they will just get messed up. The only time getting behind him is something that you should even think about doing is when he has gotten close enough that you... It's weird. Oh, that is lava indeed. Okay, so this is a slight problem. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh, if you're trying to catch up to the boss after having died to him once, because he does keep going. So in that case, I guess it's arguable. Also, I'm sure you've noted that breaking pots now when we're in hell is getting us a lot more stuff. We're getting full healing potions that heal 100 health instead of 50. And... Ooh. That's alright. We were close to the ending point anyway. So, yeah. What? I didn't get that immediately. Well, whatever the case. Yeah. Getting close... No, shit. Listen, I lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. In any case, thank you for watching this weird, rambling girl play a video game. This has been Alice of GDC Extra Life. I am also known as Fidget, GDC Extra Fidget. And you can find the charity information in the description below. GDC Extra Life is a channel that raises money for Extra Life, a charity organization that donates to the Children's Miracle Network, which is a charity that then gives money to children's hospitals across the United States and Canada. All donations go in support of the charity, or of the Children's Hospital at Memorial University Medical Center in Savannah, Georgia. And if you'd like to make a donation, you can check out the description below. You can find our live streams Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday on twitch.tv/GDC Extra Life. And you can watch, all these Let's Plays. There may be other YouTube content in the future. And all of our stream VODs get uploaded to YouTube. Also, check out at GDC Extra Life on Twitter. And, check out the description for all other information that you're interested in. Thank you. Goodbye.